So my name's Ralph Langworthy-Smith. I'm one of the clinical nurse specialists based in the community team here in the west of the county. Part of my role in that sense is to support patients in their own homes or in care homes, so anywhere in the community really. So Eileen came under our care probably towards the end of last summer. Eileen was diagnosed with a tumour, so cancerous tumour in her neck. So I would say Eileen is quite an extrovert person. She very much likes to be in the limelight.
I love people and parties, and I've always danced. I started dancing when I was about 6 years old, I suppose. I love it. In the church choir singing. I've done all that entertainment bit, always. With my mum and dad, my father had a band, and it was in the wartime. And I used to go to all the hospitals and sing with my dad with the band. All those teenager. And now I'm 94.
So with all her husbands, but especially her last husband, they were quite well known within the local dancing circles, so that they would go out and kind of ballroom dance and all those kind of things really, for their social interaction, their enjoyment, and that's something right up until probably only about a few years ago that she was still doing. So when they went on holidays, she would still dance and things like that. So one of her stories is that she's broken her leg twice. One was a fall in the kitchen, and the other one was on a ballroom floor in Torquay. And she still danced afterwards. So once it had been fixed and repaired and things, she went straight back out dancing. Instead of going out 3 times a week, it then went to twice a week, to once a week, to no going out. And then that's then when the idea came, through talking to her, that one of her last wishes is that she wanted to dance again. So it came up in conversation with one of the consultants here at the hospice, who kind of said, well, why don't you do it? Why don't you dance with her and make that dream come true? Which I laughed at the beginning, because I don't dance, I can't dance. I have 2 left feet. But actually when you kind of stopped and thought about how much joy that could bring another person, we talked about it and she loved the idea. Doing that for her was a really, really a big honour, I think, really, to be able to support her in that last wish, really.
I never dreamt anything was going to happen like this. I didn't know I was so popular.
So reaching her milestones to make these memories, it is a really important thing, but it's also turning the milestone for Eileen into the memories for her family that they can then keep and remember such a big event for her and a big time in her life, and look back on that with happiness and joy.